So trying to stop that. I wasn't able to slip it in between these shirts with some of the holes that are there. So I recently picked up this bad boy at Omegaslings. It's the same mesh that you get like with the sniper sling systems, for example, like the Catchbox. And so Mikey and Chuck and Steel had the awesome idea of making the same backdrops available for the 55-gallon drums. So I'm gonna try and see if I can use some of the holes that are existing already. I have this guy, a little hank of paracord. We're gonna try to set it up. So I was smart enough to, when I did set this up, I did put holes on on the two sides. So we're going to be using those to hang it up. Hopefully it doesn't hit the bottom. If not, we are going to have to figure it out some way. I think we can leave the targets hanging for now. Got this guy in the way. Magnet. And just for sake of easiness, I'm going to pull this down from the little thing there. And just to make it easier on ourselves, I'm replacing the paracord. Do have some fancy knots going on there. Can I? Oh, sick. We don't need to use that. Hopefully. I get that. Paracord likes to stretch. Yeah, we're gonna cut it. Oh, I should have kept that in the other hand. So you guys are watching me fail and think of different solutions and stuff. So, gonna get this guy opened. And we're putting in this here vertically, not horizontal, but they do have little grommets so that you can hang them horizontal if you choose. Hey dude, calm down. Sorry, my dog. Woo, this is just perfect for in here. Let's set that there. Got our paracord hank. And boom. Set that over here. Hopefully we're still recording and the phone has not overheated. And I think that through. This guy might be too low for me. Hey dude, calm down. As you guys can see, I'll just be weaving this in and out of those grommets. It's super simple, guys. Not too much to it. These animals, guys, these animals. If it's not the dog, it's the chickens. If it's not the chickens, it's the goats. And we've gone full circle. Oh yeah. So the way I've chose to do it, by complete accident, that way we only have one of these guys exposed. Less material, less things to get hit. That way we don't mess up that paracord up in there. Do this side first. I think this is where I might incorporate some movie magic. Alright, so all I did was untie this, move it over a little bit, and then we're throwing the same trucker's little hitch over here. It's a trucker's hitch, not a little trucker's hitch. And then self-ratcheting on that. Get it nice and tight. And then normally you wouldn't really do this. There are ways of doing self-release knots for the trucker's hitch, but I'm going to be throwing 2 little half hitches right there on that loop. One, and we are in business. Got a nice little setup now, and I'm gonna catch barrels. I should have washed it before, man. I didn't even think of that. Oh well. So I think it's good. I think it'll last. Just for reference, guys, these are some of the shirts that we're getting like the full force, some of the shots there. Like I said, some of those projectiles were slipping through, hitting the back there. Damn. I don't even wear my shirts out like that, guys. And then we do have it still hanging up off that thing so it can catch, and that way it doesn't if it was touching the bottom, it catches, sometimes kicks it out, but that way, boom, all of it in there. Ugh, thing is rusty. So we finally got that catch curtain installed. Catchbox curtain, catch curtain. What do you got? Backdrop. Sorry guys. So we finally got that installed. First shots on it. I'm just going to be aiming in between the targets. I want to see how the overall fabric reacts to flyers and random. You guys get it. I'm gonna see how that curtain reacts to just the ball, and then we'll take a few shots at the target. That's pretty solid. You know, thinking back now, I should have removed all the ammo that was in there. There's only a few shots, but all the ammo, and see if I get any bounce outs. For whatever reason, I think I'm shooting too hot. Something, I don't know. For whatever reason, I get a lot of bounce outs. Who knows what it is? For sure, that 60 kicks him out. Ooh, how the hell did I miss a 60? Yeah, that 60 definitely kicked it out. We're gonna go back up at that 40. Looks like they're staying in there, guys. Hell yeah. Sometimes having too much material in the behind the targets, too much backdrop material, kick them out, just because it's more of a solid rather than deforming, catching the ball and letting it drop. All right, last shot, and then we'll call in the video and end. Hell yeah. All right, guys, so that's the Catchbox curtain by Omegaslings. That's probably not what it's called, but we'll probably try to edit the correct stuff up. All right, guys, take care.